Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tier list of the best power forwards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. This list is entirely primary power forwards, so if they're not a primary power forward, they're a primary center or a primary small forward and can play the power forward position, they're not going to be in this video. They're going to be in the video for that position. So before we hop into this, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Also, before we hop into the video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button and help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload videos every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already. If you do hit that subscribe button to help me push towards that 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and start off with Juwan Howard. So Juwan Howard is a solid card for the power forward position. He's not a great card, I will say. I don't think he's like this elite option, but he's definitely not the worst card in the game either. At the power forward position, he's really cheap, so that's one of the benefits. He's like one of the cheapest amethysts in the game. No hotspots, but he is 6'9" with 6'10" wings, which is good size. 74 shot 3, a couple shooting badges. He can get a couple of other ones like a sniper, a dead eye, things like that as well, which if you add a couple shooting badges, somebody's gonna be able to shoot the ball at a decent level. 78 speed and excel isn't great. Can dunk the ball a little bit, and defensively he's not terrible, and you can touch his badges defensively as well if you want. You can touch a lot of his badges actually. If you wanted to give him, for example, a sniper, a limitless, a clamps, maybe another badge, you could make this card a lot more improved, honestly. Amari Stadomer base is not great, but it's not bad. It's decent enough. He's just a really mediocre card. He doesn't do anything great, like really doesn't do anything great, but he doesn't do anything horribly either, I feel like. Just kind of a decent-ish card, really cheap card. Definitely a solid-ish budget option, but not a great power forward at all. One thing I also want to mention, by the way, Jamal Mashburn is not on this list. I think he is the only recent card that has come out that is not on this list, so I just want to point that out, just so that y'all know that I did not forget about Jamal Mashburn. This tier list was made before he was in the game, which he was not added to this tier list, basically. So for that reason, I just wanted to let y'all know that so that y'all are aware that Jamal Mashburn is not on this list. And honestly, Jamal Mashburn would probably be an A tier. I'm just letting y'all know that as well. He's definitely a solid card, but I just want y'all to know I didn't overlook him. Is not on this list. So Giannis, I know he's a current card, but I would make an argument Giannis is B tier. I think you can definitely make that argument. The power forward position, for one, is not the deepest of positions. As y'all can see, some of these cards here are just quite simply not that great at this point. But Giannis is 90 offense, 91 defense, so has some cold spots, which is definitely annoying, but can still shoot the ball. He's got a great release, 6'11" with 7'4" wingspan. His jumper is super fast. He doesn't get any shooting badges, doesn't really get any badges. You can add pick darter to him, but that's like the only badge. Has tons of silver badges and bronze badges defensively and finishing. He's got only a 72 speed and excel, so he's definitely slow, but has an 85 driving dunk. He can shoot a wide open corner 3. I've seen people agreeing with him. His jumper is really nice. Giannis's jumper this year it's stupid fast, but it's easy to green. When we get a good Giannis, he's gonna be crazy. And Giannis is always Giannis on defense as well. This card, I'm gassing it at B tier. I'm gonna put him in C tier, but he isn't the worst card. Statistically on paper, he's not that great, but he's Giannis. And with the way his jumper is this year as well, he's a dangerous guy. And when we get a great Giannis, he is going to be really freaking dangerous in this game. But yeah, right now I put him in C tier. Josh Smith is A tier, which I know is very high, but I am super high on this Josh Smith card. I think a lot of y'all know that if y'all have watched my previous videos on rankings of positions and things of that nature, squad builders, things of that nature. I love Josh Smith. He's got 85 offense, 96 defense, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, 74 shot 3, no shooting badges, but he's got a great jumper, 84 speed and excel, 75 speed to balls, good athleticism, a 90 driving dunk, 91 interior, 86 lateral, 88 perimeter, and a 92 block. Can get the quick for step badge, get bullet passer. Basically, you want to add some playmaking badges to him if you're going to use this card, like a quick first step, a bailout, a bullet passer. Things like that are definitely good badges to add to him, but with those badges, he is phenomenal. Most of his defensive badges can be upgraded. He's great on the perimeter. He's great on the interior. The Hoff Poga is one of the best defensive badges in the game. Also has gold chase down, hustler, rim protector, a bunch of good silver ones that can be upgraded to gold, silver clamps as well. He's a great defender. His jumper is super nice. I do not struggle to green with this card, despite the fact that he doesn't have the shooting badges. Shooting is just so easy in this game. He is so nice. He's athletic. He plays elite defense, and he can pop on the offensive end of the court and also use his athleticism and his speed in transition. Just a really solid all-around card. Draymond Green is probably a B tier guy. I feel like at this point you could make, maybe he's C tier, but he just does everything decently. I feel like he's just a slightly better Juwan Howard in all honesty. 78 speed and excel, 75 driving dunk, 80 shot 3, 77 speed of ball, 88 interior, 75 lateral, 80 steal, 80 block. Just a decent all-around card. Defensively, athleticism, shooting. He's got a nice jumper. It's the same jumper as Paul Silas. It's like the backpack jumper, but it's not that bad to green. He has Pro 3 behind the back, which is a cool sig that he does have. Also has the ability to get some badges if you wanted to add them to like a quick first step, a pickpocket, a posterizer, which I wouldn't recommend, but a couple of those shooting badges as well. And then shooting wise, he already doesn't struggle to shoot. He's a decent-ish playmaker for a power forward, and defensively he's super solid. A little bit undersized at 6'7", but his jumper's nice. He's got that Pro 3 behind the back, and he's just a really nice all-around defensive card. Draymond cards always play well in 2K, and this one plays well too. He was great early in the year, and he's still decent. Not a terrible card, definitely a B tier guy. Paul Silas is S tier. I don't think there's any doubt about that. He's one of the best power forwards in the game. Phenomenal card. I think you could make an argument that he is the best primary power forward in the game. Actually, that's not true. I would not make that argument, but he's definitely up there. 77 shot 3, 92 speed and excel, 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 85 speed of ball, 90 interior, 92 lateral, 89 perimeter, 82 block. Really good defensive stats. Hoff, interceptor, intimidator, and pogo stick are 3 of the best defensive badges in the game. Also comes with gold quick first step already, silver bullet and bailout, gold clamps, ankle braces, ball stripper, defensive leader, hustler, pick dodger, post lockdown, rim protector, rebound chaser, box, and pickpocket on silver. He is so good defensively. He can slash through at a high level. He's got the shifty dribble style, the Pro 3 behind the back. One of the few power forwards in the game that can effectively create his own shot. He's got the exact same jump shot as Draymond, which is an easy enough to shot to green. And then you can add every shooting badge in the game to him. So the fact that he doesn't have those shooting badges doesn't matter that much, because you can give him blinders. You can give, for example, a catch and shoot, a sniper, a blinders, and a limitless spot up if you wanted to give him those 4 badges right there, shooting badges. That will really help him out a lot. And he's just such a nice card all the way around. Very capable on both ends of the court. Phenomenal power forward, one of the best cards in my team, honestly, at this point. Zion Williamson is another probably B tier guy. His jumper is just so disgusting that it really hurts the value of the card. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan is not great size. A 78 shot 3. He's got good speed on acceleration, and a 97 driving dunk, 97 vertical. He does rebound the ball at a good level. With that high vertical, it really helps him rebound well. He's got great slashing badges, but no shooting badges, and his jumper is absolutely terrible. I mean, this Zion jumper is just gross this year. He doesn't move well with the space dribble style, so he's not going to be like creating his shot crazy well. Silver quick first step isn't bad. Gold bullet, bailout, downhill, glue hands. Like, he's got some decent stuff to him. You can upgrade his defensive badges, but this card is just not that great. He can't shoot the ball at a high level, and that hurts the card. Defensively, he's not crazy either. Defensive stats are decent. Defensive badges, I mean, are decent, and he can't get like clamps, interceptor, pick dodger, things like that. But statistically, he's not great, and just his inability to shoot the ball really hurts him. And that's just the thing. He is still B tier because of his athleticism and his defensive ability, I feel like, and also because there's a lot of poor power forwards on this list, but not a good card at all, in my opinion. Tim Duncan, at the power forward position, he's F tier. He's got a 50 shot 3, so he can't shoot the ball. 6'9" speed, 68 excel, 60 shoot the ball. Defensively, he's not good on the perimeter. He's good on the interior, but that's all he does. Post lockdown and rim protector are good badges. Gold intimidator, pogo stick, bronze clamps, I guess, but the low defense, low perimeter, and low lateral, low speed, he struggles on that end. He can mash on the interior, but he's 6'11". I mean, it's good size. He's going to rebound the ball well, but the inability to shoot the 3 is such a big hole on this card, and his lack of speed and athletic ability as well, lack of perimeter defense. He is going to struggle massively at the power forward position. Not a card I recommend running at all at that position, so I think he's F tier. Dirk is slightly better. I'd put him in D tier because he is able to be a little bit more versatile on the offensive end of the court. Incredibly slow again. Defensively, he's awful, but he can shoot the ball, and he's got post game, I guess, which is nice, but like, nah, he can shoot the ball. That's it. No defensive badge, no playmaking badges. Shooting wise, he's decent. Doesn't have limitless, which is kind of annoying. He's slow as piss. I mean, he just is. Shooting, his jumper's not as bad this year as it has been in previous years, and I mean, he's not a very good card. I'll put it that way. I put him in D tier. Y'all may not like it. That's okay. I'm a Mavs fan anyway, so I ignore the bias, I guess. If y'all don't think he's a B, if y'all think he's F tier, I kind of understand, but I am going to put him in D tier just because I don't think he's as bad as Tim Duncan. Lamar Odom is between that A. No, he's not A tier. His jumper's not good enough to be A tier. He's a B tier guy. Lamar Odom is decent. Again, not a great card. He might even be C tier, but a 94 offense, 89 defense, good size, 80 shot 3, 83 speed and excel is solid, 80 driving dunk, decent-ish defender with some defensive badge. Doesn't get clamps, interceptor, intimidator, which are big ones to have, but he does have pogo stick, rebound chaser, chase down artist on silver, pick dodger on silver. So he's got a few things there. Gold bailout, glue hand, stop and go, silver bullet, handles for days, can get quick first step, can get sniper. His jumper is not good. This LaMarcus Aldridge base 11 jumper this year is just not good. It wasn't good last year. It's even worse this year. So he's shooting wise, he's it's just an ugly jumper that's not going to be super easy to green, but he can slash through him a little bit. He's got decent speed. He defends a little bit, and he can play make a bit as well. So he's not a terrible card. Kind of a guy similar to Zion that I do not like to shoot the ball with, but he still is a solid card and does deserve, I would say, to be in the B tier. Julius Randle is probably C tier. Another guy who's not a bad card, but just struggles defensively. Only 6'8", a good jumper, but 79 speed and excel. Not good defensive stats. stats at all. I mean, his defensive stats are atrocious. He's got gold pogo, box, brick wall, rebound chaser, so he will rebound the ball a little bit, but like defensively struggles in terms of on the perimeter and even on the interior. He's going to get mashed. 85 driving dunk, 83 shot three is good. His finishing badges are solid. His shooting badges, he has the catch in the corner and the hot zone hunter, but doesn't have any hot zones except from the corners. I feel like his jumper is easy to green. It's the jump shot 47 base, which is a good jump shot base. Lefty, it's easy to green, but he's not a great playmaker. Doesn't get quick first. Actually, he does get quick first step. He has it on bronze, so that's better than nothing, but not great. Doesn't have the dribble six. He's just not a great card. Not a terrible card either, but not a guy I probably would recommend running. Rick Barry, I'm going to be completely honest. I put him in C tier. I haven't used this card, and I haven't really looked at him, so I'm going to give him a chance. I may wind up moving him up, but 6'7" with 6'11" wingspan, so he's not great sized. 79 shot three, it's kind of low. 80 speed and excel, a little bit low. 75 driving dunk, a little bit low. Defensive stats are really mediocre. He can get playmaking and defensive badges, but you'd have to add like the quick first step, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick. I mean, he's missing a lot of key badges. Shooting wise, he doesn't come with limitless or deadeye or blinders. Only silver sniper. Gold catch is nice. Jump shot wise, jump shot 18. Is this good? Adrian Dane. I don't know if this is a good. I don't think this is a very good jump shot to be completely. Oh, it's Manu Ginobili's jumper. So no, his jumpers isn't good. His SIGs aren't good. No, this card's not good. C tier is generous, in all honesty. He doesn't do much well. D tier card, not a guy I recommend running. Chris Webber, I'm going to put A tier. Chris Webber is borderline S tier. I'm not going to put him S tier because there are two other guys on this list that I would take over Chris Webber. I only want to put three guys in the S tier, but Chris Webber is a great card. I would say he is the fourth best card on this list. Comes with a 96 offense, 93 defense, 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan, one hot shot from that left corner, but his jump shot is super easy to green. It is a weird release where it kind of releases it from his waist, same released upper as James Worthy, but the base 22 is super nice. It's super easy to green. He's got good speed and excel, good size, good three-point shot, good dunking ability. Defense is solid. Badge wise, he's super solid as well. Can get clamps, can get intimidator and pogo stick. Definitely recommend adding those three badges to him, but with those three badges, he's super nice. He play makes decently. Doesn't have the quick first step badge, but he also gets sniper. So I recommend adding clamps, intercept, intimidator, pick, dodge, clamps, intimidator, pogo stick, and sniper are kind of musts. After that, you can add one more. It's kind of up to you whether that's a limitless takeoff, a posterizer, a pick dodger, things of that nature. He rebounds the ball at a really high level though. Defensively, he's super solid. His jumper is nice. He shoots the ball at a high level. He shows decent speed. He can dunk the ball. Really, really good card. He's great at center. He's really solid at power forward as well. Definitely a card that I am high on in my team. Bob Pettit has the same issue, I feel like, as Dirk in that he is very slow. He's shorter than Dirk. He is a little faster, and defensively he's a little better, especially on the interior, and he can get most of his defensive badges touched, but he's only 6'9". He doesn't have a big player build. He shoots the ball at a good level, and he's got a good jumper. He's a better card than Dirk, for sure, but he's still not that good of a card at this point, especially at the power forward position. He can shoot, but that's about it. He's really, really slow. Does have solid shooting badges, but doesn't get sniper. Does get limitless, which is nice, but not having that sniper badge hurts because that is one of the most important badges in the game. Super crucial to hitting whites when you mistime your jumper. He can get playmaking badges. Like if you badge him out, I guess he's not completely off with like clamps, quick first step, interceptor, intimidator, but like that's gonna be expensive, and this card is just not worth it. You have to badge him if you're gonna use him. Just not a good card at this point in the game. Another D tier guy. I'm sorry. Tom Chambers. I'm put him in C tier because he's not as bad as the guys in D tier because he is faster than them. He has a 70 speed and excel, 79 shot three, 90 driving dunk. Still kind of slow, still pretty poor on the interior. Doesn't get quick first step or clamps. Does get sniper, I guess. His jumper sucks. I know this jumper is not a good jump shot. He doesn't have good SIGs. He can dunk, but he's slow. I lied. He's D tier. There's a lot of D tier cards. None of these guys are good. I do not recommend running anybody D or F tier, especially at the power forward position. Blake Griffin, I think he is legitimately C tier. I think you could even make an argument Blake Griffin is B2 if you do badge him out. Does come with Hall of Fame Limitless and Posterizer. The other one only comes with Hall of Fame Posterizer, I believe. Yeah, that's the one difference between these two cards. But 77 shot three, 75 speed and excel, 98 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk. He's got the athleticism. His badges can be upgraded like a quick first step, bullet passer, ankle breaker, ankle braces, rebound chaser, rim protector, chase down artist. If you give him the intimidator and a couple of other badges, like a couple of shooting badges, maybe like a blinders, he's nice. His jumper's nice. Doesn't get sniper, which is annoying, and I know his defensive stats are god awful, but he does have the 90 vertical, which helps. He's a decent rebounder. He's got decent speed as well, so he honestly doesn't struggle as much on defense as a guy like Bob Pettit would, even though Bob Pettit's defensive stats are honestly a little bit better. But Blake is great slasher. He can stretch the floor. He can shoot, and his jumper is nice. Not a bad card at this point in the game. Not a great card either. But he's not a terrible guy, and you could probably use the card and still have some success with him if you needed to. Dolph Schayes is the best power forward in my team right now, in my opinion, with the exception of a couple of guys you can't run who aren't primary power forwards, maybe a Carmelo or maybe Kevin Durant. Guys like that might be a little bit better at the power forward position, but Dolph is a stud. This card is so good. Comes with a 89 speed and excel, 88 three-pointer, 87 through the ball, 85 driving dunk, 83 ball handle, so you can speed boost with a coach or a shoe or floor general. 90 interior as well, 89 lateral quickness, comes with an 80 steal, good rebounder, Hoff rebound chaser, Hoff catch and shoot, limitless takeoff, corner specialist, grace under pressure, and set shooter aren't as great, but nice to have as well. Comes with blinders. The other one doesn't come with blinders, but still, gold limitless, gold sniper. He can get chef and deadeye if you want to add those to him. Can't get quick first step, which is a little bit disappointing, but he still moves so nicely. Gets clamps, interceptor, which I do recommend adding both of those. Clamps, interceptor, and bullet passer are musts, I feel like, but this is a super good card with a lot of capability on both ends of the court. He's fast. He can play center if you want. He's got decent size, not great. His jumper is super duper nice though. He's just got that great speed as well. He's such a well-rounded card, so capable as a shooter, as a slasher, as a defender, even as a playmaker with a couple of badges added. Really good card. I love Dolph Schayes. He's my starting power forward on my team right now, and a guy that I think I will be running in my lineup for a long period of time because he's a phenomenal card. Pascal Siakam is between the C and D tier at this point. The thing is, I probably still will put him C because I like his jump shot, and he isn't a god-awful card at anything. 76 speed, 76 shot 3, 80 driving dunk, decent interior, even decent perimeter defensive ability. Gold pogo is nice. Bronze interceptor, intimidator, rim protector that can be upgraded. I don't recommend adding badges to a Ruby, but he does have a couple decent badges. Does have a good jump shot as well. It's easy enough to green, which is nice. And he can shoot the ball a little bit. He can dunk the ball a little bit. He's better than the guys in D tier. He's got much better speed with them than them. He's better defensively. His badges, honestly, are probably better in terms of being well-rounded. He's not a terrible card, so I think he does deserve to be in the C tier. Jeff Green. I'm gonna put Jeff Green in C tier as well. This one is a little bit tough for me, I feel like, because he's got an 81 shot 3, 85 speed and excel, 80 driving dunk, decent-ish defensive stats. Badge-wise, he's limited a little bit. Doesn't come with clamps, doesn't get quick first step, doesn't get sniper, doesn't get blinders, doesn't get limitless, doesn't get limitless takeoff, doesn't get a lot of good badges, which kind of hurts the card, but statistically he's decent. Silver bullet, gold bailout, gold hustler, silver interceptor, pick dodger, pogo stick, bronze ankle braces, ball stripper, post lockdown, bronze catch and shoot, silver hot zone hunter, bronze corner, bronze post riser. He's got a couple badges there. His jump shot is easy enough to green. It's very quick as well. Not the easiest to green, but it's quick enough, and it's easy enough to green that I don't struggle to shoot with him at all. It's actually really quick. He's not a bad card. He's got that athletic ability as well that the guys in D tier just don't have, and that speed is so important, and I think that's really valuable and something that does help him out a lot. Jerry Lucas, am I insulting the card to put him in D tier? Maybe a little bit, but he's slow. 58 speed and excel, bad defense. He's going to get murdered on the perimeter on defense. Offensively, he can shoot the ball, but that's about it. Doesn't get the sniper, or he does get sniper, which is good. Sniper does help him out that he does have that. And he can rebound the ball as well, which is good. Gold rebound chaser, gold box, gold brick wall, good rebounding stats. He's just he's not as bad as any of the other cards in D tier. I'll say that. But you know what? I'm going to have to move somebody up because I have too many cards in C tier right now. And a couple of these guys are going to go into C tier as well. So, no, I'm sticking with my gut. If we have a lot of people in C tier, we have a lot of people in C tier. You know what? Jerry Lucas, you're the best card in D tier, but you're in D tier. I don't like the card. AK is the third guy that I'm putting in S tier among the power forwards. AK is so good defensively. He's got athletic ability. He's got 88 speed and excel, 86 speed with ball. He gets the quick first step badge. He gets the sniper badge. I recommend adding those two badges to him. Those are the most important ones to add. But otherwise, he already has Hoff clamps, Hoff pogo, Hoff chase down, gold rim. I'm sorry, silver rim, gold ankle braces, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, post lockdown, 92 help defensive IQ, 94 lateral quickness, 86 perimeter, 80 interior, 90 block. He's the best, arguably, on-ball lock in the game with the Hoff pogo, Hoff chase down, Hoff clamps. Good three-point shooter as well. He's got base 29, which is one of the best jumpers in the game. Doesn't have good dribble sticks, but you don't need him to dribble. He's a pick and pop guy, catch and shoot in the corner as well at a really high level. Does get sniper, which is a huge badge. Already has gold blinders, catch and shoot in corner. The other one doesn't have blinders, but that's the only difference. And honestly, on a catch and shoot guy, I don't feel like blinders is that crucial. Dunking stats aren't great, but he's got some nice dunk animations, and I don't feel like he struggles to dunk the ball when he is open at all. I apologize if y'all heard that notification. I'm not honestly sure if you did or not. My Streamlabs is up, so if you heard that and it was loud, I do apologize. But yeah, AK is a really good card. Phenomenal guy. I really like the card in terms of his capabilities to do a lot of different things for you on the offensive and defensive end of the court, especially defensively. Just a really good all-around card. I think he does deserve to be in the S tier. Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna put him in B tier because unfortunately I don't like Dennis Rodman's release, and that just hurts the card. 78 speed and excel, decent defender, good on the interior, only 6'7". Hoff rebound chaser is nice. He gets every badge in the game as well, which is good if you want to add the sniper, the quick first step, the clamps, the interceptor. But those 4 badges are great badges to add. He's got good dunking ability, shooting is high, good shooting badges, good defensive badges. The set shot 17 is not a good jumper. It's the same base as Wilt and Dikembe Mutombo have, which is not a good jump shot, but it's easy enough to green when you're wide open. He rebounds the ball at a good level. He defends at a high level. He's a solid card. Not a great card, but a solid card. I think he's borderline A tier. I would probably take him over every other card in B tier, but not an elite card at this point in the game. Jay Crowder is also B tier in all honesty, and y'all may say I'm gassing Jay Crowder a little bit, but honestly, Jay Crowder's super solid. 87 offense, 84 defense, decent speed and excel speed of the ball, 85 shot 3, 80 driving dunk, good defensive stats, silver clamps and interceptor intimidator that can be upgraded, as well as pickpocket, post lockdown, and ankle braces. Gold pick dodger already, gold hustler, gold off-ball pest, silver bullet passer, gold glue hands, bailout, can get quick for step. Shooting wise, he doesn't get sniper, but he does get limitless. James Harden base is good. Vince Carter upper. He's got shifty dribble style as well, which is super nice. Pro 3 behind the back. He's a really nice all-around card. Just a better, honestly, Draymond Green is the way that I would describe Jay Crowder. Also, only 6'6", which is a little bit short, but I just think he's not even a better Draymond Green. He's just on the same level as Draymond Green. So I think that does make him a B tier guy. Jermaine O'Neill is awful. I'm not going to waste a lot of time going over this card. He sucks. He's 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan. That's the best thing he's got going for him. 35 shot 3, not that fast. Defensively mediocre. The inability to shoot the ball is going to kill him. You can't run him at the power forward position at all. Even though he gets shooting badges, it doesn't matter because he can't shoot the 3. I don't think his jumper is good either. It's not set shot 17, which is gross. This card stinks. He can play on the interior. He can rebound. He can play interior defense. That's it. Not that useful at the power forward position, though. He's going to get killed in any sort of good setting. Anthony Davis is A tier. There's no doubt about that. AD is really good. The biggest flaw with AD is the fact that he doesn't get the rebound chaser badge, which does hurt. He does sometimes get snagged, but he's got good defensive ability on the perimeter and especially on the interior. He dunks the ball at a high level. He can shoot. He's got decent speed. Bullet passer can be upgraded. His playmaking badges can all be upgraded, like the quick first step and the bailout as well, which is nice. Doesn't get sniper again. That does hurt a little bit, but his jumper is super easy to green and consistent. I knocked down almost every shot with him in terms of greening them. He's a solid enough card. I still really like AD. I think he's better at the center position than he is the power forward position, but he can still play the power forward position, and you can have a lot of success with him. Also, Hoff, Intimidator, Pogo Stick, Rim Protector are very, very good badges. Very, very good all-around card. Just a great option at that power forward or center position still is Anthony Davis, and I think he does deserve to be in the A tier for sure. Danny Manning is a very mediocre card, similar to several of the other guys in that C tier. 78 speed and excel is okay, not great. Same with the speed of the ball. Can't really shoot that well. 80 driving dunk, decent-ish defender. Statistically on the defense, or badge-wise on the defensive end, he's not terrible with box break, wall hustler, intimidator, worm, silver rebound chaser, chase down artist, rim protector, can get clamps, can get interceptor, doesn't get quick first step, does get sniper, but his jump shot is the Amari shot, which is not great, not terrible, like I said with Juwan Howard. And the low three-point rating hurts him. He does have a little bit of speed, does have a little bit of defense, and wide open, he can shoot and he can't green. It's a lot better than a 50 or a 35 like with Tim Duncan and Jermaine O'Neill. So it is makeable. He is not a completely awful card, so I think he does deserve to be in the C tier, but not a guy that I would recommend running at this point in the game. Serge Ibaka, for me at the power forward position, this depends on his speed. He feels decently fast, I'll say that. 56 speed is just god awful. Good interior, good dunker, good shooter. His jumper is super nice. He's got the ability to get some defensive badges like an interceptor, clamps as well. He's going to struggle on the perimeter, but a 70 lateral isn't completely awful. Still a 70 perimeter. His jumper is super nice. He's much better at the center position and not a card I recommend running at this point anyway. He might be the worst card at the power forward position in the C tier, but I like him more than everybody else in D tier. So for that reason, I'm going to put him in the C tier. Miles Bridges is A tier. This is one of the best Amethyst cards in the game. Him and Josh Smith both are phenomenal. 90 offense, 82 defense, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan is small, but he's got 4 out of 5 hotspots at 85 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 95 driving dunk, balanced-ish defense. He's not slow. He already has silver quick first step, silver bullet that can be upgraded, gold bailout and glue hands as well. Can get clamps. Already has interceptor, pogo stick, rebound chaser, chase down artist, and hustler, which are super nice badges to have. Catch and shoot, corner, hot zone hunter, can get sniper. If you add those couple badges to him, go Hoff limitless takeoff. His jumper is stupid fast and easy to green. It's not the easiest to green, I would say, but it's super, super fast, similar to Jeff Green. I compare it to Jeff Green. He is a better Jeff Green. They're very, very similar cards. Miles Bridges just does everything better. And I think that is enough to make him go from the C tier to the A tier. He's a great card, gets a lot more badges as well, which helps him out much better on the badge list than Jeff Green. Really, really good overall card is Miles Bridges. Anton Jamison is B tier. I did not mean to do that. And Anton Jamison is a solid card. He does everything at a decent level, but nothing great. 86 shot 3, not the fastest card, can dunk. Defense is balanced, but not great. You can add defensive badges like a Clamps, Interceptor, Intimidator to him if you want to, as well as maybe a post lockdown or a rim protector. Can't add shooting badges, but he's got the Brook Lopez base. He's easy to green with. Isn't going to be dribbling the ball. Can dunk a little bit. Does have good finishing badges. Doesn't get sniper or limitless or blinders or deadeye, which hurts a little bit. But I don't struggle to green with his base. I like the Brook Lopez jumper a lot, like I've said with Josh Smith. He's not as good of a card as Josh Smith, but he is one of the better options in B tier because he does everything on the court at least a decent level, which does help him out at that power forward position. Amari Stadomer is probably another B tier guy, a guy who I feel like I would compare to Anthony Davis or Chris Webber and just say he's not quite as good as either of them. Decent-ish, not great defender. He does have a little bit of speed, can shoot a little bit, can dunk the ball at a good level, which is the best thing that he does. Doesn't get sniper, doesn't get quick first step, doesn't get clamps or interceptor or intimidator. So there's some big badges he's missing. But Hoff Pogo, gold rebound, gets post lockdown rim protector. A couple badges like that are good. Can get a couple shooting badges like a catch and shoot and a deadeye still, which are nice. Already has Hall of Fame hot zone hunter, so he's going to be knocked down from inside the 3-point line. The corner specialist can be upgraded, which is nice. Set shooter on gold. So he's got a couple shooting badges there and can get a couple more. Jump shot again is that Amari jumper, which I've said with Juwan Howard. And who else was it? Who had the Amari jumper? I think it was. I'll be completely honest, I don't remember who the other card with the Amari jumper is, but it might have been Danny Manning. But Amari is better than both those guys, Juwan and Danny Manning. He's a guy I would definitely run over the two of them, and I think he's decent. Does probably deserve to be in the B tier. Now, Chris Bosh is in the C tier. He, again, is not a great card, not a terrible card at this point in the game at the power forward position. 65 speed and excel is slow, but it's not as slow as the guys in D tier. 80 driving dunk, 83 shot 3. His jumper is not great. It is a set shot, but it's not nearly as bad as a lot of the other set shots. It's still easy enough to green. It's just not incredible. Has sniper, gets limitless, which is really, really nice. Does get defensive badges as well. You can upgrade all of his defensive badges, which gives him gold box, brick wall, rim protector, rebound chaser, and worm. Rebounds the ball at a high level, can get clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick as well. And those are key badges to add to the card. But if you do badge him out, he's a solid card. He can stretch the floor, play some defense, finish on the interior, and he's not the slowest guy, not the fastest guy by any means, but not a terrible option. I think he does deserve to be in the C tier, even if he is kind of toward the latter half of the C tier. And then you have Larry Bird, who I am going to put in the A tier. He might at this point be the worst player in the A tier, and in all honesty, I probably would say he is, but Larry is a decent card. Very expensive to lock in still. Do not recommend picking them up at any point. But 6'9" with 7-foot wingspan is good. 3 out of 5 hot shots are outside the 3-point line. He's a knockdown shooter with a great release. 77 speed and excel. 75 speed with the ball is decent. Not great at all. Can't dunk the ball much, but he can dunk if he's wide open. And defensively, he's well balanced and solid. You can upgrade his defensive badges. Can add clamps, interceptor, pogo stick, which are good ones. Quick first step as well. Gets every shooting badge on at least silver, and a lot of them on gold. And then Hall of Fame catch and shoot in corner. He's a knockdown shooter. I don't struggle to green with him at all. I definitely recommend adding the quick first step, ankle braces, clamps, interceptor, and pick pogo stick. Badges like that would be good to add to this card. Maybe go after a chase down artist as well instead of an ankle braces or something like that. But definitely, if you add a couple of those defensive badges, that quick first step badge as well, he's a very, very solid card. Probably the worst card in A tier, but still, that makes him what, the 8th best power forward in the game. Not a bad card at all. And it's a guy who I think you can still run and have success with, even at a competitive level. Just not worth the lock in. But if you have him, you can still run in him and have success with him, and he does deserve to be in the A tier for sure. But that is going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of my list. Honestly, Jermaine O'neill, I'm going to put you down with Tim Duncan because both of y'all do the same thing, which is absolutely nothing. Be slow, don't shoot. All you do is rebound and mash. But for me, that's not the play style that's going to win you games, especially at the power forward position with the inability to shoot the ball. So this is the way that I would make the power forward tier list right now. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of my rankings down in the comments below. Who do you think I ranked too high? Who do you think I ranked too low? All that stuff, let me know. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.